Going live. Okay, I'm gonna grab the link real quick. Hold on. Grab the link real quick. Hold on. Alright. Give me 1 second. The stream title. Hello, sea creature. How's it going? Okay. Well, I don't know what the plan is so far today, so we're gonna have to see. Some people said talk about woke scolding. Might do that. We'll see. How's it going, Sparks? How is it going? Talk about Bismuth getting sent to the gulag. Yeah, I don't know. I support you. Thank you. Say nut. Oh, we got 5 watching already. Thank you. We need. Oh wait, we have a nut emoji. Pleased nut. All right. Hope y'all. How's it going, Lumen? I'm doing good. How are you, Cam and Pikachu? I kind of got a headache, but it's fine. I'm just living. So I don't know. Some people told me to talk about woke scolds. I don't know. People in the YouTube chat that are actually here in the stream. The 5 of you. What should we talk about? Also, if you haven't dropped a like, drop a like, please. Okay, I'm sorry that the notifications on Discord are going crazy. I want to live stream some games. My laptop's kind of shit, but maybe I could play like cool math games or something. I don't know. What are good games that I could do? Please not the refugee channel for. That's a good one. It's a good one. Supersized Punkapoo or whatever. Is it play co-op? I don't know. Is it an online game? Let's see. I don't know how to play co-op. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I got like a bunch of abs. Or not abs. Ads. Hold on. Helene's over woke. You can drop the name now. Hold on. I'll drop the name. When you're my voice, it's not that deep. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna stream some co-op right now. I'm gonna wait and chat. If I get any ideas for what y'all want me to do, let me know. I know someone who lost no. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, so click to begin. Okay. I've never played co-op before, so. Oh. Hold on. So. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Daddy Lumen. I do not. So. You. Oh. Okay. So, how do I want to press this? I made it farther that time. You're blessed to be his comrade? No, I'm blessed to be your comrades. Let's see. What are people saying? Oh, yeah, no, it's. Wait. How did this polling happen? Because all the stuff I've seen is pointing to Sanders being in 4th. All the stuff I've seen is saying that it's Warren, Biden, Buttigieg, and then Sanders, or Warren, Buttigieg, Biden, and then Sanders, something like that. I don't know. So how do I don't know how to play this game. Oh. All right. Can we do call-ins? Yeah, sure. Hold on. If you want to do call-ins, come to the call-in chat, and I'll pull you in. Where is it? It's right here. And you can call in about whatever. I'm over here trying to. Oh! I almost got to the 1.4. Okay. No, okay. Oh, oh! Okay. It was a rough length. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I think I know what I'm. Never mind. Dang, I'm losing viewers. It's because I'm bad at games. Kiwi made this makeshift one back when he was. Alright. Does anyone want to do Collins? Come on. Come call in. W. So if I do W, I think then I do P. Or no, O. And then I do Q. No, okay. I don't know. WP. OQ. WP. Oh. Was this the name I had before? Yeah, something like that. It was Slow Woke. I don't remember. Oh no, I'm going backwards. He became left. I have a video on that, but basically, Kyle Kulinski. I basically just started watching him. Oh! Look at this. Yeah, no. So basically, I don't know. I've always been kind of left. I used to be like a lib in middle school. I liked Hillary Clinton, not because I knew any of her policies, but just because I don't know, because of libs. At first I liked Hillary, but then I changed, like, probably what, to 8th grade. It was probably like a Bernie bro. In 8th grade I probably started watching Kyle. Yeah. Then I think how I became a leftist was from Hassan Piker. So that's nice. I'm just bad. How old am I? We do not disclose. Kyle makes good videos. True. Yo, who asked to do the call-ins? Yo, if you asked to do the call-ins, come on, get in here. Yo, we got 6 people. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to see how I share the link to my Discord. Oh, here it is. You're in the stream. Let me pull up the stream. You're not in the Discord. We're finna invite you. We're finna invite you right now. I'm assuming everyone in the stream's in the Discord, but you know, just in case. If not, I'm gonna post the link right here. Like the video, guys? Thank you, Wilkes Love. You already know. Ever played D&D, Dungeons and Dragons? No, I have not. Secular Talk? Yo, yes. Secular Talk. The best. True, they are pretty repetitive. I haven't watched Kyle in a fat minute, except for his Politicon. Yo, we could watch Kyle's Politicon stuff. Yo, hold on, let me pull up YouTube. Let's watch Kyle's Politicon stuff. Obviously, you know, Kyle's not a leftist, but he's a social democrat, so, you know, it's not too bad. So, look at this. Kyle Kulinski. Let's watch it. First day of No Nut November, baby. Oh god, I just got spammed on the Discord. Which one do we want to watch? Do you want to watch Kyle versus Charlie? Do you want to watch this? I'm assuming we want to watch this, so.
Climate change.
Ad. No, don't look. Secular Talk. I think it's because he started out being like an atheist, like an atheist channel or something. All right, we can skip it. Whew. Right. Watching Kyle. Red Baron Stoip. Also, hold on. Watch this debate with not Sang. Oh fuck, Chang. I think that's how you say it, right? Isn't it, Chang? True, not Cameron. Yo, welcome to the Discord, not Cameron. How do I don't know how the bot works in that it gives you like, oh wait, Small's in here? I didn't know Small was in here. Hold on, I gotta give Small a member role. So I don't know how the Discord works when it comes to here. This is on Kyle's channel, so I watch it on Kyle's channel. But hold on, not Cameron. I'll give. You're new to Discord. Okay, I'll give you member. I'll trust you. Oh, Colin Q. Are we doing Colin? Hold on. I'll bring you into call. Hold on. All right.
Okay. Have you even read Locke? Like, come on! Have you even read Locke?
That was a close one. All right, I'll bring them back in. Hello.
Hello. Who is it?
What?
Have you even Locke?
Okay. John Locke? No.
Okay, you don't understand this, okay? You're not a classical liberal.
Yeah, no,
okay?
Trust me, I'm not a liberal. You're right.
Okay, here's some of the tenets of classical liberalism, okay? Voltaire said that we need to destroy the non-French people. And therefore, fascism
I'm listening.
Classical liberalism.
Oh.
How's it going, Lemon?
Oh my god, Lodge, get the fuck out of here. Lodge, get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. That was a good voice. I didn't even recognize
was it?
you.
It was a shitty impression. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who you were impersonating.
It's I don't know, maybe Sargon.
I feel like Sargon hasn't read Locke. But I don't think anyone wants to read Locke, so.
Yeah, I could be on for a little bit.
Okay. Who's 14? Okay, I think we can all agree at least that Hobbes is shit.
I don't know. I'm actually a bit of a fan of Hobbes. I like Hobbes better than Locke. So
really, Hobbes is dog shit though. Like it's like his whole shit on like the state of nature is like complete ass.
I mean, it's a bit more accurate. I mean, I'd say he's more on the money than Locke was about the state of nature.
See, I don't know what Locke says, so I wouldn't be able to say or not.
Yeah, well.
But like the state exists even in like when there is a government. Like my bad. The state of nature exists even when there is like a state or a government. Like Hobbes said that governments were like key to like prevent the state of nature, but like he's goofy for that one.
Well, I don't know. What do you mean that the state of nature remains? Because I don't know
to an
about
extent,
you, but I'm
not to everyone, but like for example, like illegal immigrants, right, or undocumented immigrants, whatever you want to say, right? Like they're not necessarily protected under like any of like the laws, right? They're essentially.
Well, then you presume that I would assume that someone like Hobbes or Locke would presume that the state is protecting people from generally it's the whole idea of with the civilization. There's the barbarians.
Mm-hmm.
That come and raid the cities. So not that I agree with it.
Yeah, I know. That's just a shit argument.
I just like Hobbes better than Locke.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I don't know anything about Locke. Amazing.
Hobbes doesn't use
Kiwi
the Bible.
modded in my stream. I should probably do that. I'll do that next stream if I see Kiwi in there. But yeah. So how's it going? What do you want to talk about? Let me.
I want to talk about.
I'm sorry for you people seeing this on the stream. The Discord is quite interesting. Yo, Sea Creature. Words. Sea Creature. If you're not in the Discord, join it. Link is up in the chat or in the description.
I thought some Sparks came on, or at least they were on for like a second.
Yeah, I saw some Sparks in the queue, but they left. So what's up?
Let's see. What's your thoughts on Mr. Rafe Dubin? Let's talk about our boy.
Dubin? I haven't seen like anything of Rafe Dubin. I saw his shit with Orb Mother and his shit with Tulsi, but I don't remember it.
See, that's why I have a headache right now, throbbing from all the ideas I've been listening to.
I also have
Okay.
a headache, but not because of that.
Your mind's not being blown from all the ideas that Rafe Newman is giving to you. You know, when Dennis Prager tells him to his fucking face he's a useful idiot, I was like, fuck, I
Wait,
need
did
Dave
Dennis
Rubin.
Prager actually say that to his face?
Like he said that he told fucking Dave Rubin that he was useful. I need to find the clip. It was in someone's video when they were shitting on Dave Rubin.
Have you seen
That
like
he was like
the?
having cigars with fucking Dennis Prager. And Dennis Prager just like flat out admits that he's a useful idiot.
Have you seen Prager like memes of like Prager whenever like he actually is on? They're so funny.
Oh yeah, like the ones where like he's like supporting fucking random ass ideologies.
I don't remember, but there's like a bunch of fucking funny ones. Oh man. So
All
do you
I'm saying is
wanna?
that Jordan Peterson's out of rehab now. Okay,
Oh, he's back
so
and better than ever, baby.
yeah, he's back better than ever. He's no longer popping anti-anxiety medication.
He's back with the biggest brain ever.
It's like that. I don't know if you ever watched fucking Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh,
But,
I did.
the episode like his brain has a fucking training montage.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
fucking Jordan
wait.
Peterson in rehab.
Who's I'm not gonna say that name, but who's 98 who just joined the Discord? I'm gonna assume they're in the stream. Oh, they're typing. I don't think you can type in here if you're not member, so I'll give you member. I'll trust you.
Biggie 98.
Here.
Hey, all I'm saying is that Biggie Smalls was assassinated by Jeffrey Epstein.
True, dude. True.
Okay, because his penis was longer than the age of the girls that he wanted.
Okay. Now we can't. No. Now you're getting a bit much into it. Man. Epstein was. Phew. Women loved it. Yeah, this. This pic. Yeah, this pic is funny. I like the.
Here's an interesting tidbit. You know that some anthropologists speculate that the idea of the Cyclops came from Greek people misidentifying woolly mammoth skulls.
Wait, what came from the misidentifying woolly mammoth skulls?
The idea of the Cyclops.
Interesting. So they thought that the Cyclops was like real?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they thought the Cyclops was real.
Bill Clinton whacked Tupac. True. He knew too much about the Monica whatever thingy in case.
Yeah.
Would have gotten him impeached.
Monica went black after.
Oh my.
Hey man.
Okay. I'm not saying that much, but what you were gonna say something? You said, "Hey man."
Hey, all I'm saying is that Donald Trump's not going to leave office if he gets impeached. So that's going to be fun. Constitutional crisis. But did you see the? You're talking about watching Politicon shit.
Oh, you joined the
Did
Discord.
You see the?
All right, cool. Well, what about the? Yeah, continue. Sorry, I was talking to Chad real quick.
Actually interact with your fucking viewers.
No. What do I look like? What do I look like? Some sort of like wage slave working class scum? You think I would interact with those people? No.
Yeah, come on. Nah, we're the bourgeois here.
We are
okay?
You
please.
No. We are the no. We are the vanguard party. We're not the bourgeois. Yes, fine line. No. We are the.
There's a difference, bro. There's a difference between state capitalism and actual capitalism, dog. Okay?
You're darn right. The difference is who benefits from it.
Yeah. All I'm saying, how could the Soviet Union be a dictatorship if the president didn't exist until 1989? Answer me that, atheist.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say? How could what be a?
How could the Soviet Union be a dictatorship if there wasn't an executive branch until 1989?
True.
Exactly.
Okay, let's be for real. Lenin was a dictator.
He
staged a coup. He staged a coup. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, man. Okay.
Dictatorship of the proletariat, baby.
Marx used those words, fam.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing is that wasn't actually what the dictator of the proletariat was. Like the vanguard party looks nothing like it.
Well, yeah, because Lenin developed his thoughts around starting a communist revolution, a feudal society, like a fucking retard. My
Hey,
apologies.
no ableist rhetoric.
Okay, fine. A
Like
fucking
goofy
like a fucking
person.
pig puncher.
Oh,
A pig puncher.
hey,
That's
that's
gonna
not
be my
nice.
innuendo.
No drama, no
Well,
drama on this channel. I do not
okay,
endorse
fine.
anything that Lodge says. Just know that. Treat me.
Oh yeah, sorry for using the R word. Susan Wojcicki, Susan Kikbatowski,
Oh shit!
Susan.
I never watched that.
What?
Kick Badowski, like on Disney XD.
Oh yeah, Kikbatowski. Yeah, bruh. But
It gave that kind of vibe.
fuck. No, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but back to Kyle Kalinske. The fucking he finally posted the full Bernie Sanders versus Donald Trump debate.
I gotta watch that. Haven't seen it.
It was hilarious, man.
Who was he debating?
No, it was just like these two actors pretending to be Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump.
Oh, really?
So it was, yeah.
I thought that he was
So like it
debating
was
someone
making
about
fun of
Bernie
both
and
of
Trump.
them. Yeah, he posted some highlight clips the other day, but he finally posted the full one today. It was funny as shit.
I gotta watch that shit.
The top 10% of the top 1%. Sorry, I was just practicing my voice. And because Kyle was the one moderating it.
Oh
That
yeah.
was funny. Yeah, and it's all good. Fun.
Kyle has clout at Politicon like every year.
Yeah, except they hoed him with fucking the Charlie Kirk debate.
What about it?
They hoed Kyle hard on that one.
I didn't like what.
That was.
I watched it.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk got like fucking monologue after monologue.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And then he's about to.
Kyle had a lot of good one-liners, but like in the defense of Politicon, it like how it's like super traditional style where you're not supposed to interrupt. Like in their defense, Kyle did interrupt a lot, but I mean I'm not against it.
I mean, Charlie Kirk was saying a lot of stupid shit.
True.
And then he's like finishing one of the monologues towards the end. And then Kyle's like, "Let me respond." And Charlie Kirk goes, "I don't know if we got enough time for that." Like,
yeah. The Colin Kaepernick bit was like pretty funny. Honestly, like Colin Kaepernick could definitely be on a team in the NFL. Like if you're telling me that he couldn't be a backup quarterback at least,
the stats show that Colin Kaepernick was a mid-range quarterback. He wasn't a terrible quarterback, right? But
yeah,
like the fucking Houston Texans have a worse quarterback than him, right? My team, H-Town, buddy, right? No. Our fucking quarterbacks, we would love to have fucking. I mean, I would love to have Colin Kaepernick.
I'm fine with not having Colin Kaepernick. I got Drew Brees and Teddy Bridgewater, baby.
Oh, yeah. Well, the fucking thing is, okay, Colin Kaepernick has done some shitty actions. I don't know if you heard about it, but there's a new football league last year called the AAF.
Yeah.
And Colin Kaepernick wouldn't join it because they like their salary is like $200,000 or something, and he wanted $2 million.
Well, yeah, I mean,
so that's like,
kind of, but like, let's be honest, like $2 million for Colin Kaepernick. Come on, now. He's a good quarterback in a league like that.
I mean, yeah, he would have been the all-star of the league, But
I mean, does that make him a shitty person just because he didn't want to play?
No, I mean, being shekel hungry, I think makes you greedy.
I mean, greedy, but
like, yeah, greedy is during one of my requirements for being a shitty person.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if I'd say that's greedy necessarily though, because like, it's just like, if like he doesn't want to play, I guess.
I mean, he rejected the offer because the money was too low, right? Because they offered him $200,000, and then he offered back $2 million.
Oh,
so
I mean, I guess.
I mean, again, right? I'm not trying to tarnish the name of my boy Colin here, right? I'm all for kneeling, right? You can burn flags, you can sit during the pledge,
No,
one thing you can't.
No, dude.
You don't want to.
They tell you to stand up. If you sit during the pledge, you're getting grilled by someone.
Yeah, the only time you're allowed to kneel during the pledge is if a soldier tells you to lick their boots. That's the only time, buddy. Okay. Unless
Honestly,
literal bootlicking is going on. Ah, man, no. There's some people who wear these fucking stupid shirts around here. It goes, "I kneel before God and stand before my flag." It's like, well, you know, your daughter also kneels before blowjobs, but that's neither here nor there.
oh my god, Lodge.
I know.
Well,
You see,
I mean,
you see,
it doesn't have to be their daughter.
yeah, I guess their son, their attack helicopter, because that joke is original. Don't you see?
Students
Who's
not
it?
say for your pledge in your school. That's surprising. People usually get grilled for that.
No, I just told it. Yeah, no, I back when I was in high school, yeah, I sat during the pledge all the fucking time.
Bro,
Like, uh, yeah, it was fun. Was it my
I
history?
stand.
Like,
I don't recite it, but I stand because I'm not trying to get grilled.
no, my teacher's like, Camden, you need to stay. It's like, no, I constitutionally don't. And then I was a senior, and I had already established my dominance over this teacher. It's like,
That's
okay,
funny. How come you don't see?
it's fun.
If you probably can't see this chat. If you go into Colin Q, I can pull you in if you want, Sparks.
Yeah.
Attack helicopter is still popular in my high school. Oh, how?
You know, suicide's still popular among teenagers, so doesn't make it cool.
True. I'm cringe.
It's okay.
It's okay, so Sparks. We're both. Me and Lodge are both cringe. Did you not hear how Lodge came in here? I'm eating M&Ms.
Yeah, I can't even hear a Sark out of a cod, and I don't know how I fell for it. I even fell out of the accent like 3 times.
Oh no, I knew someone was trolling, right? I didn't know that. Like, I thought that was like how you sounded though. Like I thought you were a different person.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've been pretty decent at impressions for a decent bit. What the fuck is it? Okay, so I was logging in back into my normal account on my phone, right, for my
Yeah.
Discord. And so it has like those cache things, make sure you're not a robot or whatever the fuck, right? And so I was doing that, but I accidentally pushed my lock button, and then it didn't make me do it. So there you go. That's how secure Discord is, folks.
So wait, you click. It wouldn't let you back into your back account or in your old account because
No. Let me in, and I didn't
yeah.
have to do the thing to verify I wasn't a
Oh, the
robot because I logged my screen.
Authy or whatever. The Authy, I don't know.
Recaptcha, I think it's called.
Oh, that thing. Okay, I see what you're saying. Do you have the two-step verification on or whatever?
No, I don't care that much. I don't really care what people have to find in my profile. Oh no, you're gonna find that find the weird fucking hentai that I've sent to people. Oh no.
Well, now, I mean, you said it, so.
I mean, y'all don't know my name. I could be anybody.
your name is in your username now. I mean, at least we don't know. Like, we can't confirm that you're the. This is Lodge.
Yeah, even though you've called me Lodge several times, I've accepted it. Oh yeah.
We can't.
And by the way, my username is not common, so how can I be common? Come on, bro.
True. When I was in 7th grade, a kid was wearing a hoodie while doing a pledge, and he got in trouble for wearing a hoodie. Wait. Did he have the hood up or just a hoodie? Because this is like 700 times funnier if he was just wearing a hoodie.
You will be cold during the pledge. Do you think the soldiers in Vietnam could wear fucking hoodies?
No.
That reminds me of my favorite racist joke. I won't tell it here. Once you get kicked off
I don't want to hear it. Okay. But do you want to talk about that one topic? Do we want to bring that topic up with?
I don't think I have enough time to talk about it. But
I mean,
here's a good
rather
one.
pessimistic.
Yeah, I just don't think that people want to say that within the next 100 years. Okay, we're bringing it up.
He had
Good
the
job,
hoodie up. I thought it was just gonna be because he was wearing the hoodie. That would have been. Take that shit off right now.
Just them tearing off the goddamn hoodie.
Long sleeves? I don't think so, Chief.
Oh, was it also? I would do all sorts of stupid shit during the pledge back in my school days.
Oh, would
Like
you?
in 10th grade, every time I'd say the pledge, I'd say some other random character instead of God. Usually, default to Shrek if I couldn't think of anything.
Oh,
Then,
I mean that's kind of that's not a good one. Shrek? No, that's not.
hey, bro, okay, don't do you not worship our boy,
I
our Lord
mean,
and Savior?
Shrek is love, Shrek is life, but oh god, that shit's so
I,
fucking
I
weird.
Have you even watched Shrek and Ralph yet?
No, how new
We're
is this?
we're this is like fucking 4 years old. Where Shrek sacrifices himself to destroy the
Wait,
evil red Shrek.
hold on. A kid at my school lost his scholarships because a racist reported him smoking weed.
Oh, my bad about that. Okay, I just not approve. I just don't approve of drug use. Okay, and it's nothing about the kid's race. Okay, I just reported him. Okay,
Drug
okay,
use on my
don't.
college campus? No, I don't
No,
think so.
nah, come on, dog. If you don't live a fucking Leave It to Beaver style of life, like go back to the ghetto. Okay, honestly.
the the remnant smell of ganja distracted me from my learning environment.
I do have to be fair. Okay, I have because when vaping was really big my senior year, right?
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
I want to report the vaping, but one time I walk into a fucking restroom, right?
You wouldn't, or
It's
you
not.
would?
I wouldn't report
Oh,
people vaping.
okay, yeah.
No, I mean I kind of miss the smell of piss in my restrooms. You know, I prefer that over Tutti Frutti, but but
Mm, I'm fine with.
I hate vape smell. It's awful. But
I
sounds
like.
as bad. I go to a hookah lounge sometimes with my friends. I don't smoke, but I just hang out. Uh,
Oh wait, hold on,
God,
hold
I feel
on. I gotta ask my chat something, y'all. Is it better if I leave the screen with the Discord thingy up, or do you want me to leave it as this picture? I don't know which one's better. Shout out to the
wait.
seventh stream
Can
though.
I choose a picture for us to have on stream?
Not this stream.
Let's see. Let me find that. Oh, I went to the museum today, and
Vape
that was
smells
really nice.
good.
Oh
True depends. No, I'm cringe. Discord pick. All right, hold on. I want to see what
no, no,
everyone
no.
says.
Do the pic I sent in general earlier, Steven Crowder.
I can't see it.
Yeah, I sent it. I
Discord
sent it
screen.
to
Hold
you in
on.
the DMs.
Oh, you sent it to me in the DMs.
Not yet. I'm saying it right now.
Oh, okay.
You have to look past the you know plots of world
No
revolution.
way.
But
No, did he actually do that?
what Steven Crowder?
Yeah, no, there's no way he actually tweeted that.
Let's look. Let's look on. He probably deleted it. Let's see. Let's look on Steven
Wait,
Crowder's
where
Twitter.
did you find this at?
Citrus sent it to me. I don't know if you remember them.
Wait, who?
It was this person from Pig's chat that I still talk to.
Oh, okay, fair enough. There's no way that's real. That would be insane.
I really want it to be real, and I believe.
I really hope not.
But it's not harassment though. It's just a fair critique. Okay.
True.
No.
That is factual.
It's a
Sometimes.
whole meme.
Let's hope no one does that. So I'm gonna delete that message so that no one sees that and gets an idea. What did hold on, I'll pull it up. Or I'll just copy it and paste it into the Discord.
I mean, I already sent it in the Discord once.
Yeah, I'll just.
You get to double post.
Alright, so y'all said that y'all want to see the Discord screen, so I'll leave it at the Discord screen. Like, that's insane. There's no way. If that's real. Shit.
Oh.
Like, how old is
God,
Greta?
how
Like,
much
what,
does Crowder
13,
use
14?
Twitter? Yeah. Jesus. Mr. Medicare doesn't use Twitter this much.
Dude, who the. I don't even know who Mr. Medicare is. Do you want to go on a complete rundown on the stuff that's happening with him? Because I have not a.
Mr. Medicare, he's an entertaining dude. I mean, he started Gamergate.
Yeah, like, elaborate on that. How do you start Gamergate?
So Gamergate started technically from Monday Matt making a video called "Lover's Scorn" or something like that about Zoe Quinn. Shit. Then, well, what happened was he made a video about Zoe Quinn, just generally, right? Then Zoe Quinn reported his video, and he made a video on that. That inspired Mr. Medicare to make a video about Monday Matt's video game removed, and that video
Oh, it got
blew up. And
removed?
that's who? What?
His video got removed for
Yeah, Monday
popular.
Matt's. Well, they said it was Zoe Quinn who false flagged it.
Oh yeah.
And then but Mr. Medicare at the time going by Internet Aristocrat. He goes by several different names, or has throughout the past. Has a couple of different alts that he uses.
Yeah.
But and so he made a video that blew up, and that's what started Gamergate.
So but I always thought Mr. Medicare was Destiny.
They had one debate where it went completely off the rails. No, I don't think they're friends. I don't think Destiny likes Mr. Medicare at all.
Oh, I mean, I guess I've only heard of him from Destiny.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he's one of the internet's most notorious trolls. He and H Bomber Guy used to be friends.
Oh, for real? Well, H Bomber Guy is a leftist, isn't he?
Yeah, but before that, they're part of a troll server called Medicare.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because I mean, wasn't H Bomber Guy was probably a skeptic or something?
Probably. I don't know. I only know the lore from the fact that Medicare talked about it in a video where Sargon. He was also big in a lot of the Sargon drama. He started that too. Wow, he kind of started drama. It. Yeah, it's the Sargon drama from last year. Do you know about all that? Where the left united for a month to fight against Sargon.
Oh no, not really. I don't.
Hey, Slowwoke, I see you commenting here in the Discord. I'm obsessed with AOC's look too. All I'm saying is if AOC, just so happened to require a person to donate her semen to make a baby,
oh my god,
right? Because it was a life-threatening procedure, I would do it. Okay.
That's a bit much, but what I am gonna say is that her boyfriend looks like an off-brand Ed Sheeran. So,
wow. I'm going to come in as an off-brand Shawn Mendes. I could treat her better, but
that's a good meme. Better than he can.
Yeah, no, not better than he can. Better than he can. You got to make it sound as Bo Caribbean as possible. But basically, yeah, the Sargon drama was Sargon got to a debate with Richard Spencer.
Okay. What the fuck? Sargon got to what?
Yeah, that's
with that. They disagree.
Richard Spencer. Sargon doesn't believe in ethno-state shit.
Oh, for real? And Richard Spencer was saying.
Richard Spencer's ethno-state shit, but then Sargon's making himself look like a fucking dumbass because he's Sargon, right?
Yeah.
And then at one point, Richard Spencer goes, "Sargon, okay, I don't think anyone else is going to tell you this, but you're not as smart as you think you are."
I've actually heard that meme, but not the Sargon, or maybe I don't know. I've heard that meme.
I say the meme fairly often, but this is one of the greatest internet quotes of all.
PR relationship is entertaining as fuck. I don't even know what that is.
I mean, all I know is this song that "Treat You Better" and "Lost in Japan," and that's all I've listened to from him.
Never heard that. It sounds like I don't want to hear it. Continue on this Sargon thing.
Yeah, so then this alt-right cartoon thing called Murdoch made a video about, made a parody about it, where Sargon turns into the monster from Akira. If you ever seen that anime?
No.
Anyway, so it's basically Sargon. The whole plot's ridiculous, but basically Sargon becomes a giant monster at the end of it and destroys the city. Right.
In the left. So where does the left come into this?
Okay, we're getting there. It's a whole story.
I thought that was the end of the story. I was like, what?
No. And then so eventually Mr. Medicare, right, reposts the clip of Sargon becoming a monster. And he's, it's a clip that says Sargon needs more dopamine. Sargon needs more serotonin.
Okay.
Then Sargon gets real mad. Some more drama shit happens. Then Sargon goes on to Christy Winter's stream to try to debate her, right? This is,
Wait. Who went on whose stream just to debate her? Okay. Repeat.
1 second. Hey. Okay, so Sargon goes on to Christy Winter's stream.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
She's a leftist, a feminist kind of person. Her and Kevin Logan.
You're kind of cutting out.
Oh, my bad. Is it?
You cut out again.
Let me try to disconnect. Well, okay, some sparks. Chrissy Winters isn't the best, okay, but she's not. Am I?
Hold on here. I'm gonna drag you out and drag you back in.
Uh,
Oh. Alright, hello.
am I good?
Yes.
I'm showing the all clear on my end. So
Yeah, you're good. You're good now.
okay. So yeah, Chrissy Winters is a. Well, okay, no, Christy Winter. I don't know why she's. I don't watch Christy Winters that often. Some sparks. Okay, so I don't really care either way. Okay. Anyway, so he goes on the Christy Winters show, and they fucking smack him around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so her and Kevin Logan like destroy Sargon to the point where he rage quits their stream.
Oh, did
Right?
he really?
Yeah, it's funny.
Interesting.
And then the right celebrated that, and then the right wing and the left wing united for a bit to punch Sargon.
That's funny. I've seen
Yeah,
that
of all the things.
Vosh and Sargon have been having some exchanges, but they haven't debated.
Well, I don't think. I mean, Sargon. Oh, and then the end of the story is that Sargon destroyed UKIP. There you go.
Who's UKIP?
UKIP,
Mm-hmm.
the United Kingdom Independence Party. Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sargon destroyed the party.
Oh.
So, okay, so Sargon joins the party. Okay,
Yeah.
and I don't know how much you know about Sargon lore, but Sargon did a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, also Count Dankula is part of that party too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, they joined together. Although Dankula is he's less bad. People are too
Dankula's
busy
pretty
laughing.
fucking bad. Pretty
Well,
shit.
I mean, yeah, no, he's a shitty human being. I'm just saying that he's less bad for the party than Sargon was, because Sargon has a lot of gems.
So does Count Dankula.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
Nazi dog.
I don't think. Well, I mean, Sargon called people white N-words, told them they should act like white people. So
yeah, that's really bad. I'm just saying, like they both got baggage.
yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
want
And then,
either in my party.
then was it Sargon also said at one point maybe MOK was wrong.
About what?
Well, then the last thing, this is the thing that got the media, and I'm about to have to hop off here for a little bit.
Oh, good.
Was that he told one of the British politicians that he wouldn't even rape her.
Oh yeah, no, I heard about that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the entire EU elections with UK got concerned about Sargon, and he tried to be Trumpian, but it didn't work out for him. But I'm gonna go for a little bit. I'll be back on in a bit.
See ya.
Peace out.
Peace. Camila Cabello. Didn't even know that he was in a relationship with her. Wouldn't be surprised if he's dating her for more clout. But then again, I don't even know who they are. So I don't know how much clout he's getting. You heard me? Yo, Sea Creature, how did you find the stream, by the way? Because I noticed you weren't in the Discord, but you were like the first in the stream. Y'all should join Cormentine server. I love Cormentine. They're black socialist on Twitch. I just recently found out about them. They're pretty good. Give me the link to the Twitch. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, you didn't even know that I had a Discord until I posted it in the comments? How'd you find my channel? Or how long have you been subbed? Because the name doesn't seem super familiar. Okay, I got the link. Posted it. There you go. In the Discord. Bop. Right there. What do y'all want me to talk about now? Oh, some sparks are in the calling queue. Do you want me to pull you in? Sea creature is pretty based. Okay. Based and bread pilled. You want me to pull you in some sparks? Sparks. Sparky. Dude, oh, you know what I should do? Oh, you want me to pull you in? Alright, bet. I mean, I'm not talking right now, but I can pull you in. Dude, I should play a Pokemon emulator. Your PFP made me think of that. I should play, fuck, what is that? Heart Gold and Soul Silver? I should play, needs color though? Yeah, true. Nice. Okay. Yeah. I think they're working on it. I think I've seen it. Your cousin leaves scratches on. Alright. Okay. Where is it? Here we go. For a few weeks I've been subbed to you, but I found your channel through some video, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I'm glad that you're here. And I'm glad you joined the Discord. Pepe, delete this. Oh, it's a good emote. Man, I don't know if there's any like online emulators for Pokemon. Dude, Pokemon's so fun though. Fuck, dude. Heart Gold and Soul Silver is probably the best generation too. But Platinum's a pretty good generation, no cap. Platinum is so good, honestly. Oh my god. I don't. Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl. What should we talk about, y'all? Hold on. Let me see. Let me get a YouTube tab open. Let's see what all the popular creators are talking about. Black and white is a good meme. I don't know that meme. First day of No Nut November, baby. Bro. You're back. Hold on. Hello? Yo, I kind of want to watch this. Wait, hello? Are you back? No? Okay. Oh, Pokemon Black and White is a good game. I disagree. I had Pokemon Black, right? I had the one where you catch the white legendary. It wasn't a good game. I don't like it. Or maybe that's just my opinion. I don't know. Also, I forgot which one I had, Ultra Sun or it was either Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon or Sun and Moon. I didn't finish those. Those games were shit. I only had one of them, but it was shit. Just know that. Last good game I played was Omega Ruby. Thought the same thing when I was young. Well, you were right when you were young. Woo! Isn't that Slowpoke in your profile picture? Slowpoke's pretty cool. Forgot what he evolves into. What is this? Oh, it's a meme. I don't know if I want to watch anyone. I kind of want to. I don't know. I want to talk about something. I just don't know what to talk about. For my subscription. Red fascism is still fascist. Oh, this is Is this calling? Wait. Is this from? Okay, so this is from LSP. Red fascism and still fascism. Okay. I think this is calling like the Soviet Union fascist. Lodge. Oh, who's that talking? Only game with a story? Okay, stop capping. I don't remember it at all. Lodge.
Wait, so what are you talking about?
Who, me? Oh, about what?
Oh, because you were going on like a tangent about Pokemon.
About Pokemon? I can hear you. You cut off at the end.
No, you're supposed to say Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon. Oh, I mean,
yeah.
What I was saying. I mean, all the new games that I played have been dog shit. The last good game that I played was Omega Ruby.
I don't know. I thought it was like as a result of because I've been playing pretty much every entry since Black 2.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't get Let's Go because I just thought it was just. Whatever.
Oh, is that on the Switch?
Actually, I ordered like the digital code.
Oh,
that's supposed. Wait, what?
You can wait. Digital code for what?
For Let's Go Eevee or some crap like that. And coincidentally, there's like a problem with the code being like because it came with the special edition console.
Wait, what console? The Switch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have a Switch, so I haven't played any of the newer games.
Yeah, so it didn't come to me, so I got my refund back.
Oh yeah? Are you gonna get it?
No, unless it goes for like $20, because I didn't want to play that crap.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
it looks like shit, so
wait,
I dodged the bullet.
Was there two different games, like Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, or what were the two different games?
Yeah, you got it right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I didn't watch either of them or play either of them, so.
Yeah, because
I gotta get a Switch, though, so.
So, do you want to tell me why? Do you want to tell me why you're in ANCOM?
In ANCOM? I mean, honestly, it just makes the most logical sense to me. It seems like the most equitable and the most ideal.
I don't know. That's kind of cringe.
Thing.
Libs suck for life.
Well, yeah, no, I know libs suck, but libs suck because they their ideas are actually dog shit. But like, it seems just shut up, Lodge. It seems the most like, I don't know. Yeah, it just seems like the most like equitable and logical thing.
Which?
No, Stalinism for life.
True. Yeah. My bad, I forgot. But like, I don't know. I mean, we can all agree that capitalism is dog shit because like the idea of like a society necessitating like a working class and a ruling class, like that's just kind of cringe. That's posting cringe right there. Right? I mean, wouldn't we want a society that people are the happiest and treated fairly? Or the most fair, I guess.
Not necessarily.
I mean, the only thing I'm worried about any anti-capitalist ideology is whether the general populace is just too like deep into that rabbit hole of not wanting to like better things for themselves. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I don't know.
Wait, I'm sorry. What'd you say? So I couldn't really hear you.
What?
I couldn't hear you.
Because I'm walking through my neo-lib neighborhood. So.
Oh, fair. So you said something like the worst part.
So I said the only thing.
Okay.
The only thing I have, it's not a problem with the ideology of it itself with any Marxist inspired things, but it's just that whether people, the general populace, is just too deep into like a rabbit hole of like not wanting to help themselves because they think it's impossible or like it doesn't make sense to them. I don't know. That's the only thing I have.
Well,
Like the only issue
see,
not with the ideology itself.
yeah. Okay. See, I'm ideally an anarcho-communist. If when it comes to a question of if like people actually like buy that shit, no, like that's most likely not what's gonna happen. Maybe like eventually, like probably not even in my lifetime. Maybe some form of socialism will come about, but the best I think that we can get now is probably Keynesian economics, like a Bernie Sanders type, like a social democracy, right?
Yeah, it's pronounced Kinsey.
Whatever.
Oh my god!
So, like, I don't know. And the reason, on your point, why people, like, you're going to join a server? Whose server?
What?
Wait, sorry, I was in the chat. But the reason why people, like, don't see, like, I don't know how would I describe it. See, like it possible, I guess, to like establish like some sort of communist or socialist thing is mostly like the epistemology, the way in which knowledge is produced. It like tends to favor like neoliberal or just capitalist ideology in like general, and like demonizes any sort of opposing ideology to that.
Yeah, because it's just the centrist mindset of, or within like the capitalist centrist mindset of like, we think communism and fascism are too far to the whatever spectrum. So let's not like discuss or argue these ideas. It's just, I don't know, extremism equals bad to them.
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry.
So that's pretty.
I'll go to Willix. Someone asked what your ideology is, Sparks. You heard, Sparks? Someone asked what your ideology was.
Wait, so say it again?
Someone asked you what your ideology was.
Well, let me see, because I'm having a problem with my headphones.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Oh, good.
It's kind of weird, my... Okay, so wait, what were we going to say?
Someone asked you what your ideology is, Sparks.
I was leaning towards libertarian socialism or something like that,
okay.
to that extent.
So I mean, do you want me to like try to give you like a more in depth like reason why I'm an ANCOM or Anson? What'd you say?
What about what?
So you cut out, but like it, like the way that I see it currently, like the reason why anarchist is because like state, it doesn't make sense, right? Like I'm not gonna go in depth, right? But it doesn't make sense. Like first of all, they can't like what would the word be? Like they can't efficiently make policies, like because they can't understand like local situations and be able to like implement like certain policies based on that efficiently. Also, like since like the like whatever their policy they're implementing wouldn't affect them, I wouldn't trust them to do that anyways. I think that it should be purely democratically on a local level, which is kind of the same logic for why I'm anti-capitalist, right? Because I don't think like that one person should be making all the decisions. Also, I don't think one person should be making like all the fucking wealth off of other people's labors, because one that's
So
like,
to add
go ahead, what were you saying?
So I think so. So what you're talking about within a liberal democracy, I think that's just how it's set. Like the point is not to go within or enact any like radical change within.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
That type of
Lib democracy.
Yeah, that's because it's only because like the government's only used as like a tool of the state. I mean, a tool of the the ruling class. So obviously they're not going to be like. Yeah, because I don't know, because like an interesting I think I heard about was like people thinking that like that you can achieve like a socialist like type of society through like voting within a liberal democracy, but because that's the whole point of that is to only operate within capitalism. So I mean I'm all for nonviolent revolution because they'll just kindly give us their things.
Slow woke. The difference between libsoc and dimsoc is that democratic socialism, I know, is like it's about how would I it's like about like it thinks that like using like liberal democracy and like mass movements, stuff along that lines is like what we should do. Like they think that like stuff like Bernie Sanders or shit like that, like incremental changes are good, right? They think that that's a way in which we can come to form a socialist society. And libertarian socialists, I'm not too educated on, honestly. They probably, since they're libertarian, don't think that that's necessarily a good idea to use like the government, the current government in its form to try to push any socialist agenda.
Yeah, it's kind of like weird to see them trying to like advocate for that type of structure within that our democracy. But I mean, it's better than like
I'm not
nothing.
opposed to democratic socialist means of achieving some things. I mean
Socialism is not going to be established within the century.
Yeah.
There you go.
well, yeah, no, I don't think anyone well,
Wait, also-
okay, this century that might be a stretch, but I don't think it's going to be
Yeah.
established anytime soon.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I mean, the best we could do is just advocate for it and correct any
I mean,
misconceptions.
unless the American. God damn it! One second, I'll be right back. I didn't know.
I mean, it could possibly happen in other other countries
right?
soon. So that could happen.
Also, to sidestep, I think it's kind of funny to see the right constantly label, Marxists or whatever as like some kind of like trust fund kid or something, or
Some
either it's
kind
like
of what?
either you're a trust fund kid or you're just wait, what?
Some kind of what? What's a
Because you
trust
can look it
fund
up
kid?
right now. Okay, you can look it up right now with Tim Pool. You could just search up socialist. I think you could write rich or whatever, and you could see like the smear tactics right wingers keep, or like conservatives or right wingers try to like paint Marxist as. It's kind of cringe. It's like you never go deep into the ideology itself.
I mean,
It's like actually trying to combat their points. Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
I don't
But like, I mean, I don't really self-describe as a Marxist. So,
Wait, why?
I mean, I like some of his theories, but I just don't like. I don't know. I don't know too much about like. Honestly, dialectical materialism doesn't like make sense. So I don't like.
What's
I
that?
don't know how I can buy into Marxism if I don't understand like dialectical materialism, which is like his whole stick.
Wait, can you explain that? Because I'm still trying to learn since I'm no way like some kind of like talented like scholar.
So I'm
No,
pretty sure, if I recall right, Marx strays away from the idea of historical materialism, which is like, think of historical materialism as like using the lens of like throughout history of like class antagonism as the main driver of it to understand it, and the way in which like history works and how to bring about like socialist organization. For example, if you look into history, like feudalism, like class antagonisms through that brought on capitalisms, and then the ideas that once like I'm not fucking like a genius on this shit either, but let's see. So feudalism, like class antagonism, was the main driver between that, and then once like the working class or the fucking poories realized that feudalism was dog shit, they fucking revolted, and that brought about, this is like really reductionist, by the way, that brought about fucking capitalism. And then once like the idea is that once like the poories and under capitalism realize that capitalism is dog shit, that'll bring about like socialist organization. That's historical materialism. And then dialectical materialism is like understanding things through dialectics. So dialectics, like I believe it's like a Hegelian idea. It's like what is it? You have the thesis.
Dialectical materialism is the mechanism for which historical materialism works.
Well, under Marx it is, right?
Well,
Not under everyone. So
yeah, but Marx is the one who made the term, so he's the one.
Wait, he didn't make historical materialism, I don't think. That was before Marx, I thought.
Hegel believed. No, materialism specifically refers to Marxist thoughts that, because Hegel did believe in a historical narrative like that, right?
Okay,
Marx
I see. So he didn't steer. So he made the term historical materialism. However, he like steered away from like that idea of like a historical narrative, right? Because he didn't think that capitalism, like history, could explain like capitalism and like
No. That was Marx's answer to the historical narrative idea. I forget exactly what
Okay.
Hegel's word for it is. I think he called it the March of Hitler. I forget. But so because Marx was student of Hegel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where Hegel believed is like the spirit and that kind of vague shit.
Yeah.
Marx thought it was specific economic conditions that drove change.
Yeah.
Looks like Roses in the general. I don't know. Anyway, the general voice chat. But
in the general voice chat, I can bring them in here. Okay. I don't know if Rosa wants to be brought in here, so I'll bring them in.
Yeah,
here.
I think that's it for me.
Oh wait, but onto the idea of the dialectic. Hi, Rosa.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, there's a thesis, which is like a thing, right? And then there's an antithesis, and that's like the opposite of that thing. And then there's the synthesis, and that's essentially like, which is like what would it like? Would it how would you describe it, Lodge? Like the thing in between those two opposite things.
Like either in between or like I've always thought about it as the result of the thesis and the antithesis.
Okay, so essentially, like, wouldn't it like so? For example, if you look at the thesis as like the bourgeoisie, the antithesis as like the working class, then wouldn't the synthesis be the petite bourgeoisie?
No, the synthesis. Marx believed that the synthesis would be socialism. They would be the result.
That would be the. Wouldn't that be the result? Would that be the synthesis of the ruling class and the working class?
The conflict between the two, because he believed that these different classes existed in conflict with each other.
Okay.
So the result of that conflict is to bring about socialism, just like the bourgeoisie's conflict against the feudal lords.
So that's dialectical materialism, essentially.
And dialectical materialism is pretty much historical materialism. Just that, it's just two different ways to look at the same thing, really, if that. Because I've always used the two synonymously, but
Yeah, there's a difference, but it's like it's nitpicky.
Yeah, it's in the weeds, not historical materialism is a bunk theory anyway, so there's more to life than economics.
Yeah, it is definitely untrue that. All right, bye. That class antagonisms are the main driver of history, or are like the predominant driver of history, I would say.
Yeah, but for being the first sociologist, Marx was pretty close.
Marx was really good.
What?
I said Marx was really good. In fact, like a lot of his theories are true. Like Marxist, what's it called? Alienation theory or whatever.
Yeah.
And
through the alienation of labor. Yeah.
Yeah, and his what's his theory of value? It's.
I don't agree with the labor theory of value.
You don't think so? Why? Oh, that's okay. Some sparks. It's all good. If you want to join back later, you can. Why don't you agree with Marx's or labor theory of value, whatever the fuck it's called?
If I understand it correctly, I could be wrong here. Again, don't read enough Marx here to.
It's been a while since I read it, so.
But basically, the whole idea is that the value of something derives from the labor put into it, right? The labor created.
Yes.
But then riddle me this, Batman. Okay. Like, how are the parts in the iPhone worth like maybe $300 if we're being super generous, but the thing sells for $1,000?
See, that's kind of where Marx gets a little tricky for me. I mean, I don't know if that. It really depends, because like you have to think of all the labor that went into it, like fucking like mining the fucking special minerals and all that shit.
But the thing is, right,
all the way over. Yeah, what about
this? Was an argument I was having with Caddy Roth the other day. Okay, So a brand spanking new. Let me do the math again real quick. Anyway, basically, the brand spanking new original iPhone, right, was worth $399 in 2007. Yeah. Okay, that inflates to about 600 or so bucks now. Okay, so 400 to 600, right?
Okay,
right? Okay, so we can assume, due to what's his name? Moore's law. Yeah, I think it's Moore's.
That's what you said.
Moore's law. Yeah, that technology increases, it doubles in strength while decreasing by half in cost, right? Once every 18 months, okay?
Okay.
So
Wait,
we can,
half what would decrease it to half cost?
cost, yeah, for the tech that was there already.
Wait, no. But would you said half something would decrease it to half cost every month?
No. Technology would the technology that currently exists would
Mhm.
decrease in value by half every 18 months.
Oh, okay. Wait, what's the warrant for that?
The warrant for that,
Yeah.
um, micro, what is it? Yeah, vacuum tubes make away from microprocessors. Microprocessors getting smaller. Um, the fact that you can get a 256 gigabyte micro SD card for
Okay.
was it $40? I think you can get
Fair
it for
enough.
about that. When
So,
when
okay.
back in 2003 you get like a 2 gig for that, right? Um,
Okay.
the fact that video games have costed $60 for 3 decades now.
Wait,
Uh,
wouldn't that dispute that law though?
uh, I mean, no, I mean, the price stays the same, right?
Oh, I thought that you said it decreased. The value decreased.
The value of what currently exists decreases, right?
Yeah.
So, like Sonic the Hedgehog, like you can get fucking Sonic on mobile, right? For like I think it's like $3
Oh,
maybe.
wait. So wait, is what you're saying since like they're new video games, their price doesn't decrease, but if they were the same video game, their price would decrease over time?
Yeah,
Okay.
and also even new video games because $60 back then was worth more. So we see this over and
Oh,
over
or
again
I
in
see what
tech,
you're saying.
right? Over and
Yeah.
over. So then, right? There's a $400 markup, right, of the iPhone X
Mm-hmm.
um, compared to the iPhone, and
Okay.
so you know, because Caddy Ross' response to me was that new cameras or whatever, right? But Moore's law states that those cameras are easier to build now than they were in 2007,
Yes.
right?
Yes, that
So
would make sense.
what?
Yes, that would make sense. Yes.
Yeah. So then, right? And, if we assume that both phones are the cutting edge, right? The cutting edge in 2007 is somehow worth $400 less. Again, for inflation, accounting for inflation, dog, right? Than the cutting edge now. That just doesn't make any sense, right? So,
It does not. See,
so
so my answer, this is like I don't necessarily prescribe to Marx's labor theory of value because I don't think that it can explain this, which you were talking about, right?
yeah,
I think that the way in which the economy or economics work is just based off of symbolic exchange, right? See,
hmm
a white shirt like a white shirt that you get from Target, right? You get
hmm
it for like what? Like $5 or something. Cool.
yeah,
A
for a
white
pack of
shirt,
five, yeah,
a white shirt that has Supreme on it, get that shit for like
hmm
$500, right? It's
yeah.
all
Even if you
about
want to say,
symbolism, right?
yeah, I know, I completely agree. It's all, in other words, it's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
hmm
That I see. That's how
Okay.
I think value is derived on labor. I guess
Um,
that's not what the workers are gonna get paid, obviously, but like you see,
well, that goes to the alienation,
yeah.
which is why I don't really agree with another reason I don't agree with Marx, because if we see it, we see historically it's been the middle class who's been able to revolt, right? And so the proletariat aren't the middle class. Hate to break it to you.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
The middle class has historically been the class of people to revolt in different
You think Marx said
revolutions.
that, or Marx didn't say that?
Historically that's been the case, and I don't think the proletariat or the workers are the middle class.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, no. Like okay, I'm so you're saying that Marx is saying that the proletariat are the ones that are going to revolt. However,
Yeah,
history says that it's usually the middle class. Yeah.
yeah.
I
So it'd be
mean,
the petite
yeah.
bourgeois.
So you would side more with Lenin, where you think like the Vanguard Party is better, where it's the petit
Oh,
bourgeois.
no, I don't agree with Lynn. I don't really care one way or another. This is me putting on my historian hat here, not my
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
So I understand that the revolution isn't going to originate in the working class, and it's silly to think that's the case.
I mean, it could be. I mean,
Uh, I
it
mean,
wouldn't surprise me. It really just
I
depends.
it really would surprise me. I don't really see a situation where it could happen.
Where you don't see a situation where it's the working
Uh,
class revolting.
Not really. I, I mean, like
Interesting.
the maybe like riots, right? But like a large
Yeah.
scale revolution.
Well,
We
yeah. I
we
mean, it would be pretty hard for a large
we
scale
we
revolution of. I mean, it would be more
we've
likely than the middle class, I would argue. But
no, I think the middle class is much more likely to revolt
what
because
makes
middle
you
class
think
has
this?
more. Well, first of all, they have more bacon in it, right? More bacon in the economy, so they have if things go sour for a
Wait,
capitalist
what?
society, they have more reason to revolt, right?
I mean, but
If you're
the only
making seven
way in
twenty five and
which
make
things. Okay, I guess how are you defining working class and middle class?
to me, I believe we've moved to a service economy in the United States,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. I mean, that's probably true. Yeah.
I mean, we have, right? We don't have
I
manufactured jobs.
yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know the statistics, but that's like probably just true.
Yes. So the working class now is service industry people. People flipping burgers or people like myself who worked as a cashier, right?
Yeah.
And all these various other people, right?
Wait,
That's the new.
like teachers, they're considered service industry too, right?
Oh, yeah. No,
Okay.
I would consider more middle class, but that's something else. That's skilled labor, which is the group of people I think are going to lead the revolution,
Okay.
um,
So
if
wait,
there
so
is one to happen.
who's middle class?
The middle class, I would describe as people who the jobs that require a college degree. So teachers, maybe firefighters, doctors, lawyers, um, skilled labor, basically, is what I define the middle class as. Not the bankers, not the top 1%, these kind of
Mm-hmm.
people.
So who are the working class?
Like the bottom 50% of people who work in jobs that aren't skilled labor.
Like what?
So McDonald's
Oh,
workers,
okay.
Kroger baggers,
Wait, that's
right?
service too, right?
What?
That's technically like service too, right? Service labor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's service jobs. I define the difference between service labor and skilled labor, right?
Oh,
Maybe,
okay.
yeah, skilled labor being those things you have to go to college for or
Okay.
go to a vocation school
I mean,
for.
I thought those were still part of service labor because you're technically providing a service, but I mean,
I mean, any labor you do, you're technically providing a service, right?
true. Well, I mean, but I thought it was like if you're providing a service for like more like directly to others, right? Which like
I
when it's like
I
teaching,
guess
I
I
see
guess I'm
that.
just I guess that's not how I'm defining it. It could be defined that way, but that's not how I'm defining it. So that's the
Yeah,
favorite
that's
part.
fair.
That's my favorite part about philosophy. You get to make up your own definitions.
I mean, yeah, as long as we both can
Yeah.
operate
But
under
yeah,
those.
my favorite time of a philosopher making up his own definition is Plato turned lust into the appreciation of beauty in general. So
Interesting.
yeah, very fun stuff. I can go through the whole thought process, but I don't want to.
Yeah, that's fine. So right. So you think that the working class is like the people who work at like McDonald's and shit, and you think that okay, I mean, I guess I would just like I don't necessarily like agree with your definitions. Like I think that I would consider like teachers, like I still think they're working class, even though like they had to get like a college degree. I still
Yeah,
think they're part of the working class and part of the
they're
99%,
not. I mean, they are part of the 99%, but I'm making a
Yeah.
distinction here
I
for the
know, I know.
purposes
I
of
was joking about the 99% thing because that
uh,
encompasses the middle class.
yeah. But I think teachers are still part of them because if you're a teacher, right, you can at least here in Texas, right, you can afford a decent sized house, maybe in an apartment, like a big apartment, small
I
house,
mean,
right?
then I mean, like almost like everyone in the U.S. can like afford an apartment or like a small
Uh,
house. Like it's like 500,000 like people who can't. So like I mean, if you're operating under that definition, like everyone in the U.S. is like either middle
well, no,
class
I
or
mean,
ruling
I mean,
class.
obviously, 725 isn't a living wage anywhere, right?
Well, Wait, you
So
said 725 isn't a living wage
it's
everywhere?
not.
Well, yeah, no, of course
No.
not. A lot of the
So the
shit
people
isn't
who
a living wage.
Yeah, so the people who I've defined as the working class are the people making between like $7.25 and like $15 an hour.
Wait, but 79% of the U.S. workers live paycheck to paycheck.
Isn't that neat how that pyramid works out? You know.
Wait, so are you saying that the middle class as well lives paycheck to paycheck?
I
I
mean,
wouldn't define
I
those
don't know.
people as the middle class then. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think they're middle class.
Again, I guess high school. Again, I'm doing it by high school labor, which I don't know if teachers live paid to. I have to see what percentage of the population is teachers and compare that to the overall, thing. But
Yeah.
I just think that they, and see how many Americans use their college degrees and that kind of jazz, right? You know, but
I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should
but
separate the idea of like education and that shit from like what they like actually earn and like their standard of living. So like
but the thing is, I
deciding
think
their
education level is the most important factor, right? In
well,
this,
I mean like I don't think it well yeah, and for the idea of like who's gonna revolt it is, right? But
yeah.
like I don't
But that's
think
the
that just because
topic.
you're educated, yeah, but I don't think just because like you got a college degree that makes you like middle class.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily agree. Yeah, I guess you can. If you don't use your college degree and you're underemployed,
Well,
right?
no,
There's
no,
all
no. I
sorts of.
mean, like, if you actually like have a job that requires like a college degree, I don't think that makes you
Um,
middle class.
I mean, what do you define as the middle class?
I mean, like, I don't know how I'd necessarily define them, but like middle class, like those are the kind of people like I'd see like are, hmm, how would I define the middle class? Someone who's like making probably like, someone who doesn't have to live like paycheck to paycheck, right? But they don't own any like means of production. That's probably how I define the middle class if I had to.
Uh, I mean, okay, so let's see. Let's see how our country defines middle class. I'm just curious. I'm not trying to dispute
Yeah,
you. I'm
no,
just curious
it's
how the
all
U.S.
good.
defines it.
I have no clue. Also, the way the U.S. defines it is probably shit.
Somewhere between $40,000 and $122,000 a year.
Yeah, that's pretty low, honestly. 40,000.
Yeah, I'd say
Wait,
between 60,000 is probably about where I'd call the beginning of the middle class
you
myself.
know, yeah, I could see that 60,000,
Wh-
60,000.
Which, which encompasses most college educated people. Which let's see what percentage of the American population makes.
I
You know,
mean, yeah. Well, actually, I feel like maybe even 60,000 might be too low.
I mean,
Well, maybe for one individual, right? That's enough. Like that's a good amount.
I
But
mean,
like,
presumably both parents are working in the household, which doubles that.
yeah. Well, then that's 120,000. So
Yeah.
I can see 120,000 like household income as like fucking middle class. I could see that, depending upon how much kids they have, obviously.
1 second. Let me fix my notifications here in your chat real quick.
Oh, good.
Doo doo.
Oh, Rosa, by the way, is there anything you want to say? If you want to, you can always butt in. By the way.
Well, so I'm just kind of listening,
Oh, good.
and just kind of zoning out and contemplating stuff as I do,
And doing what? Zoning out and doing
and
what?
just contemplating stuff.
Oh, contemplating stuff. Okay.
Jesus,
Fair
I don't.
enough. I do that.
Why would you?
I do that.
Why would you organize a bar graph like this? I hate it.
Bar graphs. Imagine looking at graphs in 2019.
I know. Who would need? Yeah. Okay. NPR. NPR is a good thing most of the time.
Actually, what was I gonna say? Which is, San Antonio NPR is actually pretty good most of the
What?
time.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What was it? The NPR here in San Antonio is usually pretty good, but what was I gonna say? Which is the last couple like at least within the past months, they've brought on some like crazy people to talk sane, reasonable politics with.
Wait, the NPR is good for what?
It's good for like getting like news and understanding what's
Okay.
happening, but I mean, then they bring on a whack job conservative whose only job is basically to make Trump feel good, and it just kind of becomes unusable at that point.
Well,
You know,
know.
a happy Trump is probably better than a mad Trump. So
A very high Trump is better than a unhappy Trump.
no.
Okay, so I guess we can say, all right. So I'm looking at the.
Oh, Rosa, by the way, I don't know if you know this. Pump Action pointing this out. I'm streaming, just in case you didn't know that. Putting that out there. So if you don't,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I have it playing in the background.
Oh, okay, all good.
Okay, well, that fits actually pretty good with this. Okay, so I'm going to define the middle class as people making $75,000 or more per year, which encompasses 31.2%. You know,
So
31
obviously, we're not saying 75,000 as the house or as the household income, right? But as an individual.
no. As household.
Oh no,
75 and up.
I would disagree with that. I think that's kind of.
I mean that's 31.2% of people who do that, which coincides with which statistic? Can we?
It almost coincides with the 79% statistic.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
So if that makes if we're going to define the people not living paycheck to paycheck as the middle class, right?
Well, I mean, it almost does. It still has part of the middle class. So.
I mean,
lower class. So like maybe like closer to like.
I mean, 0.2% is like margin of error. Most margin of error.
Maybe I don't know. I feel like it's probably closer to maybe like 85,000, 90,000.
I think you're going too high, man. At least for Houston.
Well, that's Houston though. We're talking about like average for the U.S.
I mean, the only real spots where it gets more expensive than Houston
LA,
is like,
New
was
York.
it Cali? In Cali.
Yeah.
So that leaves a pretty good percentage.
But I don't know.
New York and California, don't make a majority. Let's see.
Someone said peninsula. Well, I mean, there's like that's where most people are like located is like coastal areas, and like coastal areas are like way more expensive. So the middle wage is definitely like going to be way higher there.
Let's see. Let's see what the. But my point is, however you define the middle class, right? People who are financially stable, whatever that number just so happens to might be, right?
Yeah.
They're the people more likely to revolt because you're making $7.25 an hour, right? If a recession happens, you're still making $7.25 an hour. Okay. But if a recession happens and you've saved up enough to put, a little bit in stocks, right? Maybe your fire department loses their pensions, right? That's when you start to get pissed off.
I mean, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily the warrant. I would say for like the middle class being the most likely to revolt, I would say it's probably because they're more educated. But I still don't think they're more likely to revolt because I don't see they're the ones that I think are more comfy when like the economy like goes to shit, right? Because they're middle class. Also, like they're making an okay wage, whereas like poor people or like working class people are making like shit wage, and it's always shit, and they barely get like promotions and shit like that. They probably don't like their job because it's more like hard work.
What's the thing like this, right? If you're already on the streets, right? Does the recession affect you? If you're already living in subsidized housing, does the recession affect you?
See, no, the recession wouldn't affect you, but like I feel like people would get like sick and tired of like having shit wages or doing shit like labor, like shit they don't want to do. They're obviously like if we're going off of Marxist like theory of alienation, they're the most alienated, right? In the
There.
society.
Well, see, the thing is, the thing that's important here is, right, and I think Marx ignored this, is perceived alienation as opposed to actual, you know,
What do
because I'm
you
not
mean by that?
arguing who's objectively one thing or the other, right? I'm arguing who perceives themselves one way or the other, right? And historically, the
Perceives
milk.
themselves.
What?
What do you mean by perceives themselves?
I'm sorry, you're cutting out, man.
What do you mean by the perceives themselves?
Yeah, perceives themselves, right?
Yeah,
The
what?
middle class has always perceived themselves as under threat, right? Like the, whether it be the blacks or the Mexicans or automation,
Well,
right?
to an extent, but well, no, I would argue that's more. Well, okay, yes, the middle class, but also the working class. The working class has always been like scared of like people of other colors, like especially immigrants, because they're like, no, they're gonna steal my low wage job that I can barely get in the first place. Yada yada blah blah. Yeah, that shit. Oh no,
Right,
they're
but
gonna
then
drive down my
that's where the
wages.
second element comes in too, right? The middle class has more power to do things as opposed, like, because they have those same fears, right?
What do you mean by
And I argue the middle
power?
class often has them
Because I
more,
mean, they
right?
have
But
more education, but what do you mean by power?
like they have more money to spend, right? So like
Yeah,
they have
but
more ability to fund revolution as opposed, they have more ability to access capital in order to do a revolution.
what do you mean by fund? Like revolution? Like you don't necessarily like. What do you mean by funding?
Like get themselves whatever guns they need or that kind of thing, as opposed
Oh,
to
a violent revolution? I mean,
yeah,
who? I mean, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that being the middle class, right? That makes more sense,
yeah.
right? But like
Well, yeah,
any like like
I mean,
revolution in general, if we're talking about like peaceful revolution, like fuck, dude, like there's no way that it wouldn't have like it has to involve the working class. There's no way that it wouldn't. The poor the
oh
fucking
yeah, but how many non-violent revolutions have there been in history?
not a lot. They're a lot less successful. Or wait, no, actually, there hasn't been a lot. However, violent or peaceful revolutions have been way more successful than violent revolutions, and there's actually statistics on that.
Well, yeah, there's a whole, but like stability, I don't think is a like the was it the average length for a constitution to last for a government is like 26 years or something like that, right? You know, and so you would assume that the more stable governments would be better. But you know who's the nation with the longest lasting constitution?
What? Probably the U.S.
The U.S. And do you know which nation isn't the objectively best nation on the planet?
The
The
U.S.
U.S. Yeah, so I mean, stability doesn't mean all of anything.
I mean, but that being said, like we've definitely like fucked with the Constitution like a shit ton.
Well, okay. So people like to say, there's been 26 amendments. So we've most constitutions are amended about once every, I want to say every 5 years. Was the
Yeah,
statistic?
I know. It's probably not a lot compared to like other nations, but I'm saying like we've definitely like the Constitution hasn't maintained like obviously like
Well,
the
yeah,
same.
but I mean, we've more tweaked our constitution and worked around it. It's
Yeah,
like
we
it's like
don't
what I tell people,
listen
and the
to
reason
them.
why I support a new constitution, right? Things happen in America in spite of the Constitution, not because of it, right?
In spite
Like
of the wait, what do you mean by that?
Let's see. Most of the major changes in American history, like really groundbreaking shit, has come from the Supreme Court,
Yeah, the
right?
interpretations of the Constitution, right?
Yeah, and guess who gave the Supreme Court its power to do that?
The Constitution?
No, the Supreme Court gave themselves that power.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and U.S. history, you're gonna learn about Marbury v. Madison if you haven't already.
That's kind of. I mean, but like, what else would be the point of the Supreme Court?
Um, well, I mean, it just enforced the laws was the original intention, I guess. And
But
I
wouldn't they
haven't, I
have to
haven't
interpret the Constitution to be able to enforce the laws?
I mean, it would be enforcing the laws by Congress because within Soviet legal theory, there's an idea of legislative supremacy within the law that that the courts in the different socialist nations had to follow the law as dictated by the legislator. That it was their job to essentially do that because they didn't have an executive branch to enforce the law, so that job came upon the judicial branch.
Oh, okay.
And because it's several of the founders, most notably Thomas Jefferson, which I don't know how reliable he is, given the fact that he was an anti-federalist, but he believed that the theory of state negation would be a much better one for
I don't know
Constitution.
much about anti-federalist and all that shit. I don't really remember that shit.
Basically the anti-federalists were the people who didn't like the Constitution when it was ratified
Oh yeah.
because they thought it would give the U.S. government too much power, which it did give the U.S. government much more power than it had under the Articles of Confederation.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they were right in that sense. Now, whether or not that's a good or a bad thing, they interpret it as bad. That's up to you. I think powerful government's necessary, but I'm a statist.
I don't like powerful governments. So, I mean, I don't doubt that it was probably necessary in order to unify the US, but, I had to choose. I prefer not to.
Anyway, the moral of the story is that even if we look at the amendment history in the U.S., right? Okay, so we've had 26 amendments, okay? Or 27, I think. 27 amendments, okay? The first 10 of them were all ratified at the same time, okay?
Okay.
So we're down to 16, okay? Then 3 of them, 13, 14, and 15, were all, pretty much done together. There's like a year period between each of the ratifications, but, they're done relatively close together. Those are the Reconstruction Amendments. So I'm just saying that the U.S. Constitution hasn't changed all too much. How certain officials are selected has changed. Because it used to be with senators that it would be the state governors who would select a senator. So now we vote for them. In case you kiddies didn't know out there, you vote for your senators. Go vote. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
By the way, Beto dropped out the race.
I heard.
So
I
there you
saw.
go.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
There's the news
Actually,
portion. Of
I don't
the,
even. Okay,
Yeah.
that I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know where his support goes, so we'll see. I guess.
Wait, wasn't he going back into like making a run for the Senate?
that's
I'd be
what
fine
everyone's
with that.
suspecting is
That's
going to
good.
happen.
I
I
hope
don't
he
know.
does that. I hope he does that.
He's not
What is
going to win.
It was really close him
He's-
against Ted Cruz last time. So.
I mean, but since then he's come out saying that he hell yes are going to take away your guns.
Oh yeah. No, that's definitely not going to pull well in Texas. Is he running for
Yeah.
Senate again in Texas?
I mean, that'd be the place where
yeah.
he'd have to run for Senate.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
was
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's where his residency is. I don't know if he's running or not, but that's
What
where.
was I
Well,
gonna
couldn't he
say?
just
Which
move,
is,
right?
I don't know,
what
but
was I gonna
Texas
say?
would be, if he could run, that'd be where he would have to run.
What was it? I actually know actually one guy here who's actually going to be running against what was it?
Ted Cruz.
Actually Castro here in kind of like here in my district. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Wait, Julian Castro?
Was it okay? Wait, who's the Castro who's currently running for president? Because
Julian?
It's Julian, yeah.
okay, so then who's his brother again?
Is it?
I forget his
Julio
name.
or something. I feel like it started with a J.
Julian?
No, I don't know the
it's-
name, but I know who you're talking about.
Goddamn, I have lived in a majority Hispanic city almost in my entire life, and yet I still don't know a lick of Spanish.
I'm
The
looking
most
at-
I know is C. I learned Spanish
Oh,
for 5 years, and I still know nothing.
it's Joe Quinn.
Beautiful.
It's Joe Quinn.
I think I know more German and Russian than I do Spanish.
It's Joe Quinn Castro.
Yeah.
He literally
Was
just looks like the evil version of Julian Castro.
Right, hold on, wait, can you send a picture of him? Like put it in the general chat?
He's just Julian Castro with the goatee. They're literally identical twins.
They are fairly similar. That's true.
No,
I need
they're
to see this.
they're actual identical twins.
Are
Like
they
not even
actually?
joking. Yeah.
True pump action. Beto honestly just fucking died, dude. He had so much clout going against Ted Cruz because so much people hate Ted Cruz. But then, just after that, when he started to run for president,
honest to God, I'm surprised Ted Cruz hasn't been assassinated.
Well, he has a lot of support too, so.
Was it? I know. I'm just saying, Yeah, well, I don't know, just imagining him just like taking a random visit into like a kind of left-leaning city and just he's just like, okay, I'm just gonna bring up support. Everything's gonna be fine. Why does everybody have Glock 18s? Oh boy.
I mean, I've
It's-
seen Ted Cruz in person before, so
You've seen the Zodiac person in Killer? Or
yeah.
I
He
just
was
messed
he was
that
at
up
a
Wait,
so bad.
You've seen Ben Shapiro from the future?
oh yeah he did an event like a speaking event at Space Center Houston once, and I saw him there.
How was it?
Oh, um, it took everything I had not to go over there and fuck with him.
Wait, you wanted to mess with him? What would you have done?
I just asked him stupid questions like Vermin Supreme questions or something. Like Vermin Supreme did that to Ted Cruz once, where he asked him if he supported the one American, one pony policy, and then if he supported mandatory toothbrushing.
What Ted Cruz say?
Well, on the mandatory toothbrushing thing, he goes, "No, I in fact support freedom." So there you go. Ted Cruz is pro freedom. Oh, also, I don't know if you remember the whole busing controversy during the second Democratic debate, but
Yeah.
during that actually came my favorite Trump quote, where he said he was pro busing because he likes public transportation. So Trump is pro buses. There you go.
Wait, what was his reason?
I don't know what reason Trump gave for liking buses, but it's just funny because people were talking about whether or not busing in the 70s was a good idea. Then Trump just talks about like actual fucking buses.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's my favorite Trump moment
That was
of all
like
time.
that stemmed after like you said second Democratic debates when like Kamala Harris
Yeah.
like was clapping Joe Biden's cheeks.
Yeah. Oh man. I can't believe the mainstream media turned on Julian in the third debate. I loved Julian's performance in the
I
third
loved
debate.
him. Wait, wasn't that when he was like, "You forgot what you already said"? Did you really
Yeah.
forget what? Yeah, that was funny. He didn't really do
But,
much other than that, but yeah.
Yeah. But then they're like, no, he actually misrepresented Joe Biden when the clips actually show Joe Biden, like, said that, and Joe Biden's website shows that, it was nice
Yeah.
to see, what you gonna do?
I know.
All I'm saying is, okay, you need choice, okay? You need choice for which mafia boss, okay? Control helps you make sure that your house doesn't get attacked by the other mafia bosses, okay? You need that choice.
Biden
At
also
this
called
point,
for
I
any
would.
president. He did. Biden's
At
done a
this
lot
point,
of
I
good
would just rather take the leader of the Yakuza in as president, because I mean, at least they know how to run anything and are not totally incompetent.
Although I think it would be funny to have a policy that if you lose a vote, you lose a finger, like the Yakuza do. When you mess up a job, they have you cut off one of your own fingers.
That's funny.
Yeah, so just having like Ted Cruz go up to the
Not
fucking
that they have people cut off their fingers. That's not funny. It's funny that if like you lost a vote, that would happen.
yeah, just the thought like Ted Cruz going, okay, we failed the vote, guys.
Dude, we wouldn't get people like John Delaney. There's no way. There's no way. John Delaney would be like, nope.
Oh, I mean, one of my favorite things, one of my favorite, policy proposals, it's overly simple, of course, but is to make wars of a national vote, then have anyone who voted for it automatically be drafted.
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
That's how you stop wars.
We should we should raise the worldwide age to join the army to about 70. That would absolutely minimize the total damage of war. Also make war a lot more funny. Just a bunch of old 70-year-old men just slowly walking at each other through the desert.
I don't know. Have you seen boomers? What they're capable of? The damage that they can do.
Phew, they can make an entire planet go extinct.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, even if the mass okay. People are okay.
Wait. Oh my god. Wait, I have an idea. Hold on, Mudge. Sorry to cut you off, but Marx was wrong. The entire with dialectical materialism, historical materialism, whatever. Fucking the entire history has been fuck. Driven by generation antagonism. Boomers and Zoomers, baby. Boomers and Zoomers. Even though Zoomers haven't always been a thing, or the Boomers, that's literally the main driver of history.
Well, I love the fact that boomers just become a word to mean old people in general.
True, Gen Xers get thrown in that bitch too.
I mean, how do I put this? Here's the thing, which is, like, a lot of the kind of older baby boomers are pretty cool. Although Gen Xers,
depends.
oh my fuck.
Gen X.
But
Gen X. That's
Because Gen X, the one generation that decided not to rebel or do anything, it just kind of sat around.
What the fuck do boomers do? What do boomers rebel about?
Well, I mean,
they're the hippies, fam.
Wait. So the boomers that was like the fucking what? That was the New Deal era. I mean, they're just like,
No.
that was the GI generation. Oh my.
Wait, for real? Wait, the boomers weren't the young ones then? I don't know who the boomers.
The boomers were the
Dude, the boomers are like everybody after 1945 to 1965.
So wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, fuck. When was the New
Boy.
Deal? Is that like 1920s?
That was 1932.
It's like this. Okay.
I don't care
I'm
about
14. How do I know more about this than you?
I'm 12.
Lemon. It's like this. Okay. Lemon. It's like this. Okay. My grand aunt, right, was born 9 months after VJ Day. Okay. She's a baby boomer.
I don't know what that day is.
Victory against Japan Day.
Oh.
Sorry, I was actually sorry for kind of snapping on you. I just.
You're good. I don't know this shit. I don't care either. I don't know. They're all boomers. I don't care.
To quote Pig a Puncher, I don't read.
Was it?
We will not
Actually,
endorse this on my
What was I
channel.
gonna say? That's it. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Which is, honest to God, I am like about fucking 90% sure that like the revolutions of like the late kind of 50s to early 70s would have succeeded if the FBI purges in like the early 50s weren't as heavy.
I don't know. I think it would have just. I don't see it. I mean, probably if they weren't as. I mean, obviously, if you don't kill revolutionary leaders, someone like MLK or Malcolm X lived to be during like the 70s, and probably an American Revolution would have happened.
Yeah.
I just think probably the best thing would have been if the Soviet Union was in a stronger position in the 70s than it was. Then the revolution would have succeeded.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Which is, but like, the other thing is like basically like the primary kind of like one of the factors into why those revolutions failed was wait, actually, am I coming in all clearly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it? What was it? Well, what was it? It was one of those reasons why those revolutions failed was because they they didn't really have a lot of support from, say, kind of like previous kind of like veterans of the movements, because they had either been forced to tone down the rhetoric and just kind of stay in the background, or were dead. What's it?
I mean, we all know that the killing of MLK was a CIA op, definitely. Because there's no one who wanted to kill MLK besides the CIA, right?
Damn right.
Who would have? Racism died in 1965,
Oh,
so like,
look at this
who would have
after
won?
stream.
I mean, racism hasn't existed since 1865, because, I mean, we don't technically own them anymore.
Racism hasn't existed since the Emancipation Proclamation, bro. Okay, that was 1863. Okay. Oh. Man. It's fun. Life is great. But
Life
Look at
is...
after stream pump.
Wait, what?
I'm just talking to chat.
But back to climate change, okay? The thing that people don't understand about climate change is that it's not going to kill all life on the planet.
Actually, the thing is, like, we need to stop advertising, like, climate change as the thing that's going to kill the planet, and the thing that is going to kill humans.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
okay, I don't know how true. Okay, some humans will survive, and by some humans I mean like the fucking like the advanced countries, for lack of a better word, right? Like places like the US will probably be fine. I'm not gonna cap, right? Or at least some of the US, like a good amount of it.
Well, no. The thing is, okay. I don't know if you know about my boy, the Bronze Age collapse, one of the coolest moments in history.
Do not know
Um,
about it.
So it's probably worst case scenario. We're going to end up into the collapse of Western civilization.
I doubt
Not
that.
Western
I doubt
civilization as the no. It makes sense here. Okay, listen to me here. Okay, there's a couple of different factors going against us. Okay, so there's a couple of different things that were going against my boys in the Bronze Age. Okay, there's of course barbarians, which is always an issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing was they're having ecological problems too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's going to happen under climate change, right? And there's a whole idea called systems collapse, which is basically the idea of the system has gotten so complex that you can't remove things. But the more things you add, the more easy it is for your system to break. Okay,
Okay.
and here we are, right? The Bronze Age collapse happened about 3,000 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and we're 3,000 years of increasing complexity. Infinitely more complex than even the Bronze Age societies.
All right.
So I don't think we're gonna go through like we're not gonna become cavemen and shit again. I think we're certainly gonna enter a new dark age,
What do you mean
a
by that?
regressive, like a sort of regressive period technologically.
I mean,
Where
maybe I was just saying that we wouldn't have extinction.
I mean, obviously, like there's like those uncontacted tribes and shit, right? Oh, my computer's close to dying. I'll be right back. I need to go get a computer charger.
Resource wars are gonna be
Yeah,
scary.
was
And the
it-
mass immigration that's gonna happen, there's like I don't know where the hell everyone's gonna go, because there's gonna be a
I mean, we
shit ton
could
of immigration.
actually. What was I gonna say? I'm pretty sure like you could actually fit the entire human population at the population density of New Orleans within the United States. So
Of
I mean,
what?
what's it? Oh yeah, what was I gonna say? Which is I'm pretty sure like somebody did the math on this. Yeah, you could fit basically every human on Earth within the population density of New Orleans within the United States.
New Orleans? I would be very super. Do you think wait, you're seven? You're saying that we could fit 7
I mean, it's like this.
How many billion? How many billion people is there on Earth? Is it 7.9 or something?
7.
Yeah.
7 was it? No wait, I'm pretty sure it's like 7.5 right
Overpopulation
now.
is a capitalist lie.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about overpopulation, right? I'm just saying, like, because Rosa said that we could fit 7 or like the entire human population into the population density of New Orleans. You said?
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Crap, let me
I don't know
fucking
if that's.
find it.
I don't think that's true.
Let me find a place where I found that originally.
I
Come
mean,
back
if
to
we
you
had
on
the
that.
population density of, like, say, like Hong Kong or Tokyo, we could do it like within the state of Texas with the entirety of humanity.
Well, yeah, maybe like if you're not accounting for like actual like things like houses and shit, maybe.
No, like even if you're kind of like if we lived as dense as a city like Tokyo or Hong Kong, right?
I
We
find
could
it.
fit.
Oh wait, so you're saying like if we like built the fuck up?
Yeah,
Maybe that. I mean, we
Yeah.
have to
Not
build
with
pretty
current
high, right?
infrastructure. I mean, obviously, Tokyo's built high, but anyway, my thing is okay. The world almost collapsed from the 2008 recession, right? People don't realize like how bad it was. Okay, Greece collapsed, right? Italy's still on the teetering of collapse. We're about to hit another recession. Okay, so imagine what's going to happen with climate change here, all the recessions and things like that, right? It's not going to be a good time. So my argument is we're probably going to enter some pretty dark days ahead. Hate to be a doomer here, but things aren't pointing up for the human species.
Yeah, what was it? Actually, it was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like the only kind of like part of the Bronze Age civilization or like area connected to the Bronze Age civilization connected to area connected to the Bronze Age civilizations of Mesopotamia to survive. Wasn't it like the fucking Scandinavian countries or like
No, I mean,
the
when we refer
like
to the Bronze Age collapse, we're referring to the Mediterranean trade network that existed between Greece, Assyria, or Babylonia, depending on the century, and Egypt. extending as far as the Indus Valley, but that's less
Yeah.
relevant to our
Was it?
purposes.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about what was I gonna say, which is, I mean, there was an amber trade up through Europe, from kind of the Baltic areas to Greece and eventually the rest of the Eastern Mediterranean.
Yeah, I mean, the whole section of the world was connected with each other. The Phoenicians, the Greeks, the Egyptians, the Assyrians/Babylonians, depending on the weekend. You know, these kind of thing. And so all these civilizations collapsed except for Egypt, and even then, it like really got shrunken from its new kingdom borders at the time. And so, you know, thing is, we like to think that we've gone beyond, the dark ages, or we've gone beyond, kind of thing. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to wrap up this stream soon, like maybe like 10 minutes, because I gotta be up early tomorrow, you know.
I need to go myself. So, good night.
Oh, well, alright.
Oh, wait! Before you go, fucking let me find that video or like the place where I originally found that, so I don't look like a complete idiot.
Also,
please.
And
Lemon.
then after that, I'll end it.
Lemon, if you want a really good theory video, I shared it in media. Cuck Philosophy, talking about what was it that he was talking about? Let me find it real quick for you.
Oh, I don't
called,
watch them, but I've
Oh.
heard of them.
The Problem with Human Rights. There you go. Very good video. Talking about how the idea of human rights is emblematic of capitalist society, and it's equivalent to the divine right of kings. So,
Alright, what was I gonna say? Which is alright. Got it. Let me just fucking put it right. Just here in general, and fuck.
all right. Well, good night, all.
Good night.
Okay, you sent it. Okay, sounds good. Y'all,
Yeah.
I'm gonna end the stream because I'm tired.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna just fucking. I don't know.
Fair enough. Alright, y'all on the stream. I'll see y'all later. If you're new, subscribe, turn on post noties. Join the Discord if you're not, it's in the description. I'll see y'all.
So I'm just gonna say, also, goodbye, I guess. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know how to talk to people, not gonna lie. Just so,
alright.
fuck. Talk, bye, I guess.
You're saying bye?
I don't know. Just gonna fuck off now, I guess.
Alright, well,
Good night.
It's all good. Good night.
Good night.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. Peace.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.